came here to see a woman I love. At the same time, I knew I didn't really want to come back to India. I wasn't missing it. I knew that it is going to happen someday. I will be back. I felt this my inner, intuition that I will be back in India. But I wasn't looking forward to that. Certainly not. So I came here to see a person who's very special to me. In the first place, and in the second place, I knew somewhere inside of me, or I have felt that I have to come here. I didn't know why, but I felt like something is going to happen to me here in India, spiritually, which hasn't happened yet. And I just know it's better to listen to that inner feeling that you have. I don't think it had ever deceived me. Years. I see I have changed a lot during those 10 years. Makes me remember the things I was living back then. I had more intense life back then than now. Now I'm at ease. Now I'm at ease with life. Everything is good for me. I'm at peace with myself, but remembering myself back then, I was living a lot of transformations. And also being in India for me was very difficult. After having lived for like 4 years in the forest in Lithuania, all alone by myself, you just live by yourself, you don't see other people, and then suddenly you find yourself in this India, like into India. And you find yourself with all of those people all around you and being sensitive after having lived as a hermit. It was really difficult for me. I really didn't know how to, or I wasn't able to, or I was just being affected so much by everything around me, the people and everything. And honestly saying, it was a bit difficult for me to see those videos from India right now, 10 minutes ago. I was a bit shocked to see myself saying the things that I have said. Again, saying like I wanted to commit a suicide or I wanted to kill myself is a very intense thing to say. It's a very intense thing even to think about. I admire that young Dolama, young Mantas 10 years ago, for his sincerity to say things that, I was saying things for which many people would maybe criticize me or think in a certain way about me. But I admire it. I admire speaking truth, saying what really is, and also showing myself, showing my personal, intimate, sensitive side. Even though I knew that people would maybe criticize me for that and ridicule me for that, I think it is really beautiful, and it is really rare for somebody to express himself when the person knows that what he says can go against him, or make him an object of being ridiculed. So I admire it to see the young Mantas. And also see how much I have changed during those 10 years. How I felt back then, how I feel myself now. I'm back in the same city as those two videos I have watched, Varanasi in India. And right now, the way I feel myself is really different. I have changed a lot during that time. I had a lot of experiences living with people, learning how to relate with people. 10 years ago, I knew how to be as a hermit, but I didn't know how to relate with people, how to be with people. And now I do. Now I feel more comfortable. Now I know how to be, what to say, how to energetically be. I'm not as much affected being with a lot of people, being with lots of energies as I was back then. Now I can just walk and see all of this with a smile, with a certain detachment. It doesn't affect me, and I can retain my inner self, my inner calm, much better. In the video I explained quite strongly, fuck gurus. I didn't expect myself to say that. It was interesting when watching the video. Well, that was my experience back then, and as you know, maybe it started, my negative experience with the guru started in the sect, which basically was the beginning of my spiritual path, where I was misused by a master. But then again, being in India here 10 years ago, and I was really searching for I wanted to find a true yogi, a true master, but my experience was I wasn't destined for that, okay? I have met different lamas, I have met different even yogis or people who are like authorities on spiritual path, but my experience with them wasn't, I didn't see them as masters, I didn't see them as real, and so my experience was painful about that, and I was really fed up and even angry on masters. I would say that there are plenty of fake ones that you shouldn't waste your time on, but I also know that there are true ones as well. I think one is blessed to have a true master, one is blessed to have a legitimate, a true guru. But as we probably most of us know, it happens quite rarely. For one true, legitimate one, there's maybe 10 or more fake ones. I was working with everything. Energy-wise, I was still doing the same practices I was doing, like Raja Yoga practices and asanas as well, pranayamas and all the chakra things, and it's working with your energy body. Even though, yes, I have been just as in the beginning of my yogic path, so in the past years I was practicing, I would say, all of the yogic paths, bhakti yoga, being devoted and feeling grateful to be alive. Raja yoga, like I said, these asanas, these pranayamas, these observing your body and working the body's energies, trying to understand more and more of, you know, this mechanism of your energy system of your body. Then comes Jnana Yoga. Self-inquiry is the practice I have done so much, and just being aware of myself and observing my mind. And then Karma Yoga, which all started. Karma Yoga started for me basically with this tattoo, Dolama. Is knowing that I have and I want to leave something in this world, give my best, and this brought me so much motivation to live, just this wanting to give my best to the world. And so I have practiced all of those yogic paths in me spontaneously, without even thinking. It's just my inner being wanted to grow those ways or expand in those ways. I can only speak from my own experience. When full enlightenment happens, in my sincere words, what I have lived, what I have experienced, for me is enlightenment. Seeing life is feeling constant connection with, let's say, creator, source of life, with yourself. Having no fear, and feeling this admiration towards life. Even when things are not going my way, even when I encounter bad things, there is always in me this admiration towards life and gratefulness for life, which for me is the biggest thing. For me, I mean, I wouldn't change this for anything. I wouldn't change this for any levitations, any psychic powers, anything. To feel life and to feel grateful to life and to feel this constant experience and connection with, let's say, creator. For me, there is nothing higher than that. For me, that is enlightenment. However, at the same time, I'm aware that with every day I'm growing and I'm understanding more. Both in terms as a human being, I understand more of this world and things, learning many things, and at the same time growing spiritually, growing and understanding more spiritual things. So I would say that in my experience, enlightenment is not, my enlightenment continues unfolding to a higher and higher degree, let's say, but I'm not searching for anything anymore. I'm just blessed to be. That is my experience. That's a hard question. Difficult question. My advice, as you know me from my channel, will be go for a retreat, dedicate some time for yourself, go into some forest, go into the nature, just stay by yourself. Whether you do some yoga postures, yoga breathing or not, whether you go on embracing trees or not, just give some time for yourself. Get away from all of this external stimuli, from the world, from all of the internets and all of the phones and all of the things and all of the moves and all of the what the people say and what the TV says. Just get away from all of this input that is going in you all of the time, and just have some time simply with yourself, and that by itself will start showing you many things about you. That is the most intense thing you can do spiritual, at least I speak from my own experience. Retreats, just dedicate some time for yourself, and maybe it is difficult to go for 1 month, maybe it's difficult for 1 week, but just spend some time with yourself, and that inner truth that you have inside of you will start revealing itself to you. Don't listen too much to what people say. People will always say things about spiritual things, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and if you listen to those people around you, it's gonna be difficult for you. Go your way. Don't expect that the practices that work for somebody else will work for you. I think that all of us, we are different, and dedicate some time to finding yourself, who you are, what your practice is. Give yourself some time. Go for a retreat. Now, my father, many things have changed. Like I have said, now I'm more able to communicate with people. Now I know more how to relate with people, how to relate in society, in the world. It's easier for me. It's much easier for me. As my internal experience of the way I feel myself, the way I feel life, these 10 years for me was a continuous growth. With the biggest change for me being constant feeling more and more grateful for life, to God, seeing more and more miracle in everything around me. That is the biggest change, and that is what really makes me feel. Happiness wouldn't be the word, but I love life now. Well, in the past, in those videos in India, I was saying I want to commit suicide, and such thoughts are not on my mind now. On the contrary, just as back then I was hating life, now I'm amazed to see the beauty of life, and I feel grateful to be alive. That is the biggest gift that I have, and that is the biggest change that I feel in me, in my living experience of every moment, every second. What's next for Dolama? I don't know. I think, or I would like to continue teaching, giving courses, teaching yoga, meditation, working with the master plans. And at the same time going for retreats where I would go alone to my forest, to my mountains, and spend a week, a month, more time alone, and then go back again and be with the people and give my best. This is how I would want it to be. Yeah, definitely I want to see my son. He's a big part of my life. But at the same time, I have to say that I don't know how things are going to be, because in my life was so full of transformations and so full of things that I never thought would happen. I never thought I would have the life that I have. And I'm happy that I'm happy with the things that have happened in my life, the things I have never planned for myself, things I have never expected, things I have never even would have dreamt about. But in my heart, I give it all to God, where He wants my life to go. I want to go where Lord or life wants me to go. And I'm open for that, and I'm ready for that, even if that means difficult times, difficult situations, difficult things. I'm ready for what God wants.